Race number 5, you're on Flash Current once again. He's done a very good job in a short career.
He has. Obviously, his first run was less than ideal with nowhere to go, but I was happy to jump on him the next time, and he won really well down the outside. Last time was another really good run, but I think the horses on the front got an easy time of it, and from my barrier just had to go a little bit further back. So, he's coming into the race in good order, and we hope for a good run.
Not a great barrier this week, but he's overcome them in the past. So from barrier number 8, what about jumping? Is he okay out of the gates or just no real early pace at times?
He's probably not the quickest into stride, but hopefully now he's got a little bit more experience under his belt, he might be able to jump that little bit faster and get into a slightly more prominent position from there. Have to see on the day and speak to Jimmy, but I presume we'd be happier to get more of a midfield pitch.
You must have been happy to see Akashvani drawn wide and affirm in the race and maybe a bit more genuine tempo this week.
Well, that's it, yeah. I mean, he was obviously a pretty impressive winner in that race, so he's going to be a horse I've got to keep my eyes on, but the fact that he's got an awkward draw, perhaps brings things a little bit more in line with me, and it's going to be tactical.
Angus, first start at winning Ovation. You've been on board in all 3 trials. What can you tell us about the horse?
It seems like a good finish in the last 2 furlongs. Every time he tries, every time I can see the finish. So hopefully he can do it in the race as well.
His starts have been a little slow in the trials. Is that just something about him, or is he still learning about what racing in Hong Kong's like?
Look, he's still a bit nervous, I think. In the barrier, he's a little bit play around in the barrier, and he's probably just a bit slow out as well. First few step is not very quick.
The last 200 metres, he's shown a really good turn of foot. So will you like to ride him off the pace this week and use that late speed if you can?
Yeah, definitely. It seems like the horse need to put in sleep because he really easy to fire up. He's really easy to kick in. So probably at the beginning, I'll probably just put him in sleep and hopefully finish like in the trials in the race.
Helene Feeling right back into form and holding it really well too by the looks of it.
He is. I mean, he's been a model of consistency this season, and he continues to run really well.
Got a good record on the horse, a Group 3 win and a couple of placings, so you must have clicked automatically.
Yeah, I get on with him really well. I mean, he's a jockey's dream, really. He's a big horse with a really long stride and sticks his head out all the way.
Lately, top weight, doing it tough and still racing well, so you're going to have to cope with the top weight again this week in a small field.
Yeah, naturally, that's something to contend with, but he is a big horse and he can carry the weight.
What about the small field and him? Is that all good when it comes to his tactics?
Yeah, I think it's fine. There looks to be a little bit of pace in there with Voyage Samurai, so I imagine we just keep it simple with him, and he's been relaxing really well, and especially over the 1600 metres, that's not going to be an issue at all. So, yeah, I imagine we'll just take a lead, and the small field, you'd like to think, would make it a little bit easier.
Had a trial between runs. It was a good quality trial too, and he looked like he was running on well.
Yeah, it was a good quality trial, and he gave me all the right feelings, so I'm happy with that.
Matthew, you must have been happy when the draw came out and it said number 2 next to Dragon Joy.
Well, of course, barrier 2 it helps a lot. Like last 2 times I rode him draw outside, this time draw inside. I think will make some difference.
Might you ride him a little bit closer now you've got the barrier to work with?
I think the key also like I think just let him jump and be less. If he can be closer, just let him do it. But I don't think I will chase him too much. But I of course I got an inside draw. I won't be too far back. Yeah.
He's come a long way in a short space of time. Is he a horse that's still getting better and better with racing?
I think so, because only young horses, and I think he keep improving. He handle the work, and you can see when I run on him, he finished off really well. So I still think he can keep improve.
And Ricky, you've made quite a team. He's been good to you putting on Dragon Joy, and must have been a huge thrill to win on Straight Aaron last weekend.
Wow, I can't thank Ricky U stable. They work really good, and thanks Ricky give me a good support this season, even last season, and so that's what I need to do my best to get the best result for him.